King Scorpion, King Bases Mag, and I'm here with D.WISE, man. Tell the people where you from, man. Tell them about yourself, basically.
I'm Captain Queen. I was Queen, went out to L.A. Some other shit ended up falling into the porn business. That sums me up right there.
Alright, got you. So, elaborate more into being a porn star and getting into the business, things of that nature.
Well, other than being a natural freak and loving pussy, I'm really loving the fact that I'm.
Yeah.
It was really by accident, you know. I was more behind the scenes guy.
Yeah.
Into the industry as a manager. You know, and then I fell in as a performer, and once I got into the performer, I was like, oh shit, okay, I'm feeling this, let's rock with it.
Alright, that's real. So, elaborate more into details, basically, like, has there ever been a favorite star you've been with? You know you got the track record, so elaborate, like, was there one that you enjoyed the most?
I got many favorites, man. I got many favorites. Some of the names would really ring bells. Some of the names would ring bells. It's just chemistry between me and this particular female. Like, for instance, Pinky is one of my favorites. And right off the bat, a lot of people recognize her name for Pinky, who is this big thing. But she's not one of my favorites. She's not one of my favorites solely because the Punani is crazy and the ass is dumb fat. She's one of my favorites because she's a real chick, you know what I mean? She's like, she's one of them type of chicks that you could really hang out with and talk to like a person, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's vibing with you, you know what I mean? You know, like a homegirl type, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's real.
You know, my main niche, you know, I fell in to be the interracial is what really made bread for me. So most of the chicks I work with are white. You know what I'm saying? So on my list there's Sophie D, there's Kelly Brooks, there's Brooke Hunter, there's Casey Starr, Kate Fawcett. Then on the amateur side I got Taylor Squirt, who's like one of the illest notes that's on the amateur side. People don't even understand about Taylor Squirt. And then going back to the big name, one of my favorites, the super big hit Taylor Cleavage, and her counterpart, Claudia Marie. These bros, this is bananas.
Yeah.
They take it up the ass like champions. I mean, I can't explain how much I really like fucking them up their ass.
Yeah.
But just like I said, there's so many that I've worked with, you know, down the line. You know, there's Kendra Secret, there's Sharon Wild, you know, there's Tristan Anna, there's Trinity Post, who is another one of the stars that I created. I plugged Trinity Post straight from a club, you know, the night before AVN convention started one year, back in the day. You know, that was a wild adventure right there. And then, you know, and then I go on some of my sisters I worked with that was just off the book, like Sky Black and Carmen Hayes. Carmen Hayes, that game is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and then Nicole Richie. Yeah. You know, Jasmine Cashmere.
Yeah.
Sydney Capri. I mean, these sisters was like really going bananas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then going a little deeper is one of my proteges, Tracy Mathis. You know, another one but into the business.
Yeah.
And then she turned out to be an amazing force in the industry for the time that she was in.
Alright.
And then put them back to my white girls.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Cherish Will Lay.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my God, the list is great. You know, I've worked with so many bad bros.
Alright, so elaborate more, like what's the most exotic place you done been to film? Or even all together, like the most exotic woman you was with, or the treatment you get being in exotic places filming these things.
Exotic?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in terms of exotic, I would have to say Hawaii, but
mm-hmm.
I mean, that really was on a humbug. You know, I was out there for self anyway. I was out there chilling anyway. You know,
yeah.
and just came across an accident. You know,
yeah.
But most of my work has been, you know, in the United States. You know, I've shot all over. I've been down in the South.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in Ohio. I've been in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got my one of my new freaks. Terry Riley, she's down in the Kentucky area, along with the illest little tattoo girl that I met before I met Peyton. That was Deborah Ann. Deborah Ann's another anal phenomenon. You know what I mean? Deborah Ann, and then I got Mandy Monroe.
Yeah.
You know, these chicks really like rock me. You know what I'm talking about?
So, elaborate even more about basically you having your own company now and you was a manager. So, how that's coming along for you? How that's working out?
Well, that's basically just me going full circle because, like I said, I started as a manager.
Mm-hmm.
So I was behind the scenes. And then once I started my own company, which is called Keep Pictures,
mm-hmm.
I partnered up with my English homeboy, Johnny Cobalt, in case we saw, and we put together Cheeky Pictures, you know, so we can continue the legacy of my Chasing White Booty series that I started, and then I just added so many different facets to it. I got Chasing Milk Booty, Chasing Asian Booty, Chasing Latin Booty, Chasing BBW Booty. You know what I mean? I'm just chasing booty all over America. So.
Know that, definitely.
Yeah. So now I'm feeling like taking it full circle. You know what I'm saying? I'm still performing to the light degree on my own stuff. I work for a few people. You know, like I will shout out my man Angel, who runs Exploited Moms. You know, because the milk thing really worked for me well. You know what I mean? And working for different companies in that milk era, you know, that genre right there.
Yeah.
So I shout out Angel, and then I also shout out Samson the Beastman, because they put me on with directing my own thing for 40 plus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After my crazy spin with Sensational Video,
yeah.
I did Wise Gone Black. I turned Wise Gone Black crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now, again, coming back to managing, you know, that's only right because Peyton is like such a natural. Peyton is one of them, like, little freaks that you just gotta put on.
Yeah.
When I first met her, I was just gonna shoot her and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? But then we got the politics, and then she started laying out, you know, her goals and, you know, her strong desire to be that Pornstar.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, to be a part of this. So I took her under the wing, you know, and put it in full effect with the management. So now I'm gonna fall back to some degree, and I'm gonna push her and make her get busy.
All right. So how do you know basically to find the right one? You know what I mean? As a businessman, you know what you're looking for, but how do you know if she's the right one for your type of business in this industry?
Well, I look at it like this. The industry itself revolves around sex. So when I come across those females that's just really about their sexuality, sexuality. It ain't really about getting it in. And, you know, money is the ultimate goal. Don't ever get it fucked up.
Yeah.
Money is the ultimate goal. But there's certain individuals that's like, yo, I really want to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I want to fuck as much as possible.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And with that kind of energy, I mean, you know, you have to see it. And I'm telling you, I interview chicks real thorough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, personal life, you know, ask them how many dudes last week that they did. You know what I mean? And if well, I ain't do a bunch of dudes last week, but I did this one dude 5 times, you know, in 3 days. I'm like, oh shit, he's like wore the motherfucker out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, this type of energy. You know, and I just ask the right questions because I've been doing this shit since 1995.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Professional level.
Yeah.
Keeping it 100. I've been rocking with this shit since the late 80s, if you feel what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So at this point, it's just a natural thing, and like I said, because I like to fuck so much,
Mm-hmm.
and I like ultimate chicks, and when they tell me how much they want to fuck me, I mean, and a lot of times I meet these chicks and they trying to fuck me on the spot.
Yeah.
You perfect for this business, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's real.
Yeah, so once you get to that level, it's like, okay, what you want to do next? You know?
Yeah.
Like, once you find, like, the real freak that's like, oh, man, I ain't never did this. I want to try, you know, 4 guys. I want to try, you know, 2 dudes at once. You know what I'm saying? When they want to explore, I'm like, shit, this is that shit we got to put on film.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just naturally feeling that, then it's going to come off like that.
Absolutely.
And then that's how I do. And I mean, I'll recruit a chick from anywhere, sir. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going back to when I was in Cali, one of my bangers, her name was Lonnie Kalua.
Mm-hmm.
I straight knocked her from IHOP. She was my waitress at IHOP. I went there to have breakfast with a little shorty.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I had a little fatty and a pretty face. I got at her right there, and I went straight at her on the money tip. I said, how much you making right here?
Mm-hmm.
She was like $125 a week. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, after taxes and all that, I'm going home with like $125. I'm like, yo, check this out. I'm gonna put you on some shit. You can suck a dick for 15 minutes and take $350 home. How that sound? She's like, oh shit.
Take her out from right there.
So 3 weeks later, she quit the IHOP job. She was working full time. I'm in the industry, and she was a banger.
That's real. That's
a little
real.
Hawaiian Spanish broad. Somebody was
yeah. So as the overall business has been great to you, basically.
Well, every business has its ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
When I was living in California, hard body, I ended up putting myself in a position so I was like the number 2 or the number 3 guy.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning basically like if a producer wanted to shoot a particular scene, he would call his favorite dude.
Yeah.
If his favorite dude was available, he'd go down the list. And a lot of times what made me the number 2 guy was because a lot of producers wanted to shoot anal scenes. And a lot of brothers wasn't all about sticking their dick up a chick's ass.
Yeah.
So I was like, if that's the way I'm getting in, well, check this out. Let me plug in the asses quick.
Mm-hmm.
So then I became the number 1 guy for a lot of producers when they want to shoot anal scenes. They're like, yeah, call D.WISE. He love fucking bitches up the ass. Call D.WISE. He'll make it pop.
Yeah.
You know? And I mean, that really wasn't what I was all about, but that's what it took. You know, for them to believe that, then that's how I rock.
Yeah, as long as the money is there.
Yeah, so now D.WISE is the anal dude.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Gotcha.
I'm the anal dude. And many chicks tell me my dick is the right size and my stroke technique is on point, so they having a good time and we rocking and rolling.
Yeah. basically. So tell the fans what brought you back to NY. You know what I mean? What made you make your comeback back to your stomping ground?
Well, that was more of a personal thing. Not really wanting to go into details.
Yeah, that's cool.
Some of the downside of being in LA was I came across a couple of people who just didn't understand how D.WISE was built.
Yeah.
And some of them really attempted to put themselves in position for me to really hurt them. But it really wasn't even necessary.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Got you.
And being a person who's been locked up before, not no crazy time. I ain't never been to prison.
Yeah.
Been like county jail and all that shit, But I'm not forgiving the state my time.
Yeah.
And I'm not for so-called thugs who talk a lot of shit. When you punch them in the mouth, they call them the police.
Yeah. That's the police.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. If certain people hear this interview, see this interview, hear me on YouTube, whatever, it's just known. They know exactly who the fuck they are.
Know that.
And me talking crazy.
Yeah. I
punched them in the mouth, and then they won't call the police.
Wow.
Meanwhile, I was just chilling, and I'm like, why you had to go there?
Wow.
I mean, I'm a little dude. I'm about smiling, dancing, getting some pussy.
That's it. That basically sums you up.
That's not me.
Yeah.
That thugging shit is not me. But I'm from New York. I'm not a bitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's absolutely no bitch in me. So those type of things caused me to just fall back and get out of people's face because I was doing too well, and the jealousy and the envy. They was mad because I was pushing the bins. I was pushing the same bins that they both was pushing. You know what I'm saying? So it was a couple of little issues. I just had to fall back. So I was like, okay, let me fall back because these clowns are gonna cause me to give the state some of my time.
Yeah.
And I can't do that.
Absolutely.
So, and then ironically, at the time that I decided to make, certain moves, the industry, took a major hit because of the housing market. People stopped shooting as much as they were.
Yeah.
So when the economy had a situation, the business had a situation. And me being the hustler that I am, I wasn't gonna sit there and just go down the drain. So I made moves.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I got into some other things which led me to decide, okay, I want to be home. I'm homesick. Let me get back to New York. Let me get back to love.
Gotcha.
Let me get back to family.
Gotcha.
And that's it.
All right. So speaking about family, how does it feel now to be back home and around your family?
Well, it's always been love. Because my family, me and my family, we've been real tight. You know what I'm saying? Growing up. And it's not like I lost touch with my family. I actually found new family.
Yeah.
By the grace of God. I found new family that, we had been hearing about, but just missing. And I'm doing my very best to keep ties with them so we can continue to grow as a family.
That's real. That's definitely real. So D.WISE, man, it's been a pleasure, man. It's been a pleasure doing this interview with you, man, in the King Cases magazine. Appreciate you taking out your time to do this interview for us. And, man, we would love to have you back, man. We would love to have you back to know newer projects and things you're working with. Before we go, leave the fans with some links and some info where they can see some more of your work and the things you have accomplished already.
Okay, well, right now my clip store is up. I don't have an actual website right at the moment because I have issues with that. But I'm doing all right with my clip store and my video on demand store at Hot Movies.
All right.
I'm telling you, keep it 100, son. When I advertise my link, I copy and paste it. I don't even remember.
Got you.
But I'm on Twitter. It's spelled D-E-I-W-I-S-E. on Twitter and Instagram, but my actual work name is just the letter D, period, W-I-S-E.
Got you, man.
So, you know, find me. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Vine. Facebook is under my government, you know. The fam is on that. I mean, I got adult people on that Facebook as well, but the fam is on that. So I try to keep it a little under R rated.
Yeah.
One thing on Twitter, look out for my series coming out. I got Chasing White Booty #8 about to drop and re-released it because I had it. I just want the fans to see that I'm a real cat. I'm not one of these steroid, you know, Viagra popping cats.
No doubt, you gotta keep it real with the fans. That's what they want to know. Wise, man, stay up, man. King Jace's Mag is out.
No doubt, no doubt. One love.
One love.